Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Britain's Worst Run Football Club. Three very winnable games coming up at the minute: Brighton, Wolves and Crystal Palace, but still in awe from the last episode that we went on to. Afena finally got a goal for us. He actually got 2 in 2 games, which was fantastic news. A good 2-1 win against Everton, a 3-2 fantastic win against Tottenham Hotspur where we was 2-0 down in 16 minutes and managed to come back and win the game. And then a very respectable 0-0 draw against Manchester City. Brighton's up next. Let's get into it. We're kind of keeping the team as we are, with the exception of Callum Wendo. We're bringing him on in place of Salcedo, sticking with Rodak in goal. He's proven to be so much better than Casper Tobias. We're not stressing too much about the games coming up. Let's just enjoy it. Let's get some goals. Let's get some good football manager play. And oh, apparently we owe Brighton for the last game. Let's absolutely smash them. We're unbeaten in 5. They got a good little team. Mitoma, McAllister, obviously Caicedo also. But Afena 2 in 2. Well, he's got 2 goals in his last 3 games. Lovely to see. I mean, we're never going to catch Brighton, but also we're pretty safe in the division. So less stress Ross this episode. So 3 shots, 2 on target, 52% possession in the first 15 minutes. But nothing has happened, no kind of highlights just yet. Here we go. McAllister crosses it in with Mitoma at the back post, cleared away. Afena running down the left. He's got Pepe and Callum Wendo up front there. Still going. Afena finds Callum Wendo. What can Callum Wendo do? Finds Almendra. Fantastic finish. Loving this team at the minute. Almendra, he's in the form of his life over the last few games. 2 goals and assist against Tottenham. Fantastic finish here. We go 1-0 up within 22 minutes. Callum Wendo, good hold-up play. Finds Almendra. Again, outside of his boot. He scored a goal like that outside of his boot against Tottenham. Fantastic. Can't say any more. Very happy with that. And switching to his formation and tactic seems to be giving the players a little bit more freedom defensively and freedom in attack also. Not a lot of this half. You know what? Don't stress it, football manager. Do not stress it. If we get the win, that's all we care about, really. It's looking like we have got another season to play around in the Premier League as it stands. Right, McAllister to Mulder to Caicedo. Close down. Kovacic gives it to Pepe and to Esposito. He's been one of my favourite signings so far. Even though we only got him in January, he's changed the team. Oh no, Almendra's gone down. He's calling for the subs. This is bad news. McAllister might score as well. Yes, oh god. Rodak has been playing pretty decently, but that's pretty poor. McAllister gets the goal back. Almendra being on the floor is the biggest worry here so far. Although he's fine. Get up, Almendra. You could have put a tackle in there to stop that goal. Oh, now Callum Wendo's dead. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, Lasme to come on. Almendra will bring him off as well for Jordan James. Longelo for Castro and Kovacic. We haven't actually got a centre back. No, not Kovacic. Maybe Decore at centre back. Never really played him there before. You know what? Looks like a libero. Born to be a libero. I mean, everything else doing fine. We've dominated the game in regards to shots. Possession-wise, Brighton have pulled themselves back into it. We'll demand more again. We'll drop it down to positive. We are away from home. Not a lot is going to happen here. Pepe's having a poor game, and so is Afena also. We'll bring up Athena for Cabbage. I mean, not a lot's happened in this game since. And a very quick game. Maybe we'll get more than 3 games in this episode. Almendra with a fantastic finish. Kalimwenda being injured, that is a slight concern for us. You know what? Praise the team. We haven't lost again. Unbeaten in 6. How's the other teams looking? Fulham on 32 points. Sorry, 26 points, 32 games. There's a big gap coming up now. I'm just waiting to see the budget for when we kind of survive in the Prem. But Wolverhampton Wanderers next, and I'll see you there. Now, we've been hit with quite an injury crisis at the minute. Nagalo, Kovacic, both injured, our centre-backs. Bellingham and Kalimwendo, both injured. Pepe, injured. Harry Winks, injured. There's not a lot that we have got going for us here. Because we're kind of we're staying up this season, we're going to give a little run out to Frank Tatum. Hasn't got a face, bless him. But he's been doing well in training, doing well in the under-18s. I mean, he's got 27 goals in 12 games. And you know what? Let's just give him a little run out. Let's see what he can do. Game against Wolverhampton Wanderers as well. They're in 15th, we're in 12th. Again, there's not a lot to play for, so we can just go out there, rest some of the players. I say rest them, they're all injured or on the injury table. Some good bit of form at the minute. His face just annoys the fact that he hasn't got one. Chong's come in as well. He's just come back from injury. He's replacing the right forward spot. Let's get into it. Play against Wolves. Demand more straight away. I mean, Tatum, I don't expect a lot, but he's young. Let's just hope he can get some good experience and make an impact in the team as well. So Walker-Peters down the right for Wolves. I mean, he's cut out into Sarabia, Guedes, Neves, Sarabia, Xhaka, crossbar. Castro clears away, comes off Chong. Wolves, it's not over yet, although Almendra gives it to Tatum, who feeds it off to Chong. Lovely first touch. And kind of my thinking is, our strikers are struggling. Why not give the youngster a go? Chong could have got on the afterburners then. Maybe he's still feeling the effects of coming back from injury. But yeah, we did quite well. It's quite a nice forward line of 7 here with our 3 at the back. It's nice to see from attacking positions that we are pressing quite nicely there. Fabio Silva to Guedes, although say about pressing, Neto to save our attack. 800 grand, very happy with his contribution that he's brought in. Obviously with Bazunu coming in at the end of the season, he'll make his first goalkeeping spot of his own. Right, Chong now on the right. Abinajan gets chopped down, but the play still goes on. Castro to Chong. What can he do? Back to Castro. Into the box. Back to Esposito. Esposito, he's my guy. Didn't quite get the shot up as he wanted, but good attacking play from ourselves. And Wolves have got a couple of bookings as well. We haven't got any just yet, so we can kind of influence the game a bit more. Tell you what, saying that, apologies, we won't get him to get stuck in. Longelo down the left. Into Esposito. Back to Longelo. I mean, nice sustained pressure from us here. Gomez, Esposito, into Chong. From distance, into the bottom corner. Lovely goal by Tahith Chong. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. Very nice playing. We're playing fantastic football at the minute. Longelo to Athena Gian. To Gomez. Esposito. Finds Chong. One touch. Turns. Shoots. Bottom left-hand corner. Very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. We made tactical changes, did we? I don't think we did, but whatever. We'll go with it. Sarabia now. Highlight for Wolves. Gomez heads it clear. Now Tatum's up there. Almendra's running as well. It's 4-on-4. Up to Tatum, but it's cut out by the defender. Longelo now on the left. Over the top to Athena Gian. It escapes him and goes to Kilman. Not cleared yet by Wolves, although now they do break down the right hand side with Walker-Peters. Gives it to Neto. He's looking very nippy there. Into Fabio Silva. And Kilman. Almendra gets the ball though. Gives it to Castro. He's having a good game today, Castro. Into Esposito. From distance. Gets blocked. Into Xhaka. We could be in trouble here. Xhaka again. It's end-to-end football here. Oh, Rodak. How have you let that go in? Talk about Bazunu coming into the season. He will be needed, but, you know, Xhaka scores a screamer. We don't need to see it again. It was very good. Tatum, 6.7. You know, it's our strikers have not been playing very well this season, so why not? Why not give someone else a little run around up front? So looking at it, it's a pretty even game between the two of us and Wolves. We're going to thrash our arms. Far from pleased. Can we get a different response? Looking at Fina Gian, it's on a 6.5, so he's first for the chop. Esposito crosses it in. Headed away. Fina Gian heads it back in needlessly as well. Walker-Peters on the right. Wolves able to kind of come close to us here. Almendra's there. Although Sarabia gets the ball. Almendra wins it again though. Fina Gian, what can you do? Down the left. Gives it into Tatum. Tatters. Absolute tatters of a shot. So Fina Gian from that little run, his rating's gone up. Sarabia might score from this distance. Off the post, Niambe clears it. Niambe is actually playing as a centre-back. Forgot that we did that change. Langelo can come off for Fredericks. In Tatum, he's not been great. We're going to bring on Lasme. Almendra's played very well. I'm impressed with Almendra. I was saying that he's on a 6.7. We're going to bring him off for Keeler. Chong's got the goal. We're going to bring Andrade on. And save one more sub for later on in the game if we are chasing it. Is that a corner to Wolverhampton? We'll never know. We'll never know. So we are kind of dominating the game now. We're going to demand more. I might actually drop it down to a positive style of play as well. Sarabia hits it long. Niambe clears. Kevin Andrade. That was poor. Very poor. Gives it away to Sarabia. Walker-Peters cut out by Gomez. Into Andrade. Chong's got it on the left now. Lasme in the middle. Keep an eye on him. What can we do? Fredericks. Keller. That's a bad tackle by Xhaka. That's a straight red. Buffoonery there. Absolute buffoonery. And because of that, we're going to go attacking. Chong's playing well. Fair Esposito is playing well also. Do we need to make a change? No, we'll stick as we are. We'll just move Keller higher up the pitch. We'll shout demand more as well. Wolves may be looking to go a little bit more defensive now. So Ain't Nori on the left. Castro's with him. Ain't Nori's got past him though. Into Sarabia. Back to Ain't Nori. That's lovely play. Crosses it in. Gomez with a good tackle. Referee. That was a good tackle that was. On Fabio Silva. Hope VAR overrules this, but okay, that's a soft penalty. We're going to lose one. Juan Rodak, can you make up for Xhaka? No, he can't. Neves, top right corner. Again, there's no pressure on this game here. It is very disappointing though, the fact that I feel like that was a very soft penalty, in all honesty. And now that it adds 10 men, we'll demand more again. But yeah, we'll see. We've got one more change, have we? We have. Let's change it up. Esposito to Tresoldi. Tresoldi and Lasme up front. Keller we're going to drop down. Two advanced forwards. Lasme we're going to drop him down to a deep line forward on attack. Let's just go for it. Still on pause. We're going to go in possession. No, take work ball into the box. Stop playing out defence. No, we'll go wide. Direct passing. And then in transition, just to the target man. Take long kicks. Let's cut out the midfield where it's just going to be Keller on his own. And let's see if we can get into the game again. Ain't Nori down the left. Although they could come back and get us another one here. Guedes gives it back to Ain't Nori. I mean, for the 10 men, they're playing a lot better than when they had 11. McTominay with the ball. Walker's Peters on the right. It's all slowed down. Why is it all slow? Gomez to clear it out. Again, I don't think it was a sending off. I don't think it's a penalty. I mean, it's a sending off definitely for Xhaka, but I don't think it was a penalty. Right, Trossard is coming on. No more shouts. It's with the FM gods now. If you want to get us back into this game, let me know. Yeah, looking as well, there's not a lot else that we can do. The Matip over the top to Fabio Silva. Fredericks wins it. Out for a throw-in. Just me, or did the game seem very slow now? Where it's time wasting coming into effect. That's why. Why has it gone to full match? Not a clue. Key highlights. That was confusing. Right, Andrade with a corner. Into Worrell. Just over the bar by Worrell. Could have got us back into that. One last man more. I don't see it having any effect. I mean, Wolves have done well to kind of see out the game. Oh well, it is a loss. Although looking at the results, we have definitely secured our survival in the division. You know what, hands on the hips. I'm not happy with that. Patton didn't do the job, but it was kind of a nothing game anyway, so I'm not going to be too distressed by that. And we have one last game to go, and that is against Crystal Palace, and I'll see you there. Now, the last game of the episode is against Crystal Palace. I believe they beat us early on in the season here. I'm going to stick with the formation that we've played the last 3 or 4 games now. Yeah, they're a good side, Crystal Palace, especially with their strike force. It's absolutely crazy. With Tell. Now, Tell won the Wonder Kid, the next generation, like winning outright, number 1. So, yeah, we're going to counteract Tell with Lasme, naturally. And let's see if we can get into this game. And let's just kind of end the episode on a win. Would be very nice. The last 3 games of the season coming up are going to be Ipswich, Aston Villa and West Ham. So Villa and West Ham are both fighting for... oh, sorry, is it on? It's not on full match yet, is it? No. Both fighting for the European spaces. So 2 very tough games. But then Ipswich comfortably kind of getting relegated. So should be a mixed bag on the next episode. So if we can get a win here to kind of finish it off, we should kind of cement quite a good mid-table finish here. Afina Gyan into Lasme. What a dink. What a fantastic goal that was. Well done, Lasme. Afina Gyan, since he scored his goal against Everton and his second goal against Tottenham, he's been a lot better. And that assist there to Lasme was pretty much what the confidence has done. But what a finish by Lasme. What a little chip over. Like, he's a player that we are potentially going to be looking at moving on in the summer. He's on a lot of money. And looking at his any clauses in his transfers, he's potentially going to get 25% of any sale that is made. So, yeah, we could potentially lose about 5 million of any sale that goes directly to Lasme. So it is in his best interest to kind of leave the club. But we'll look at that at the end of the season. Right. Tell, speak of the devil. Outside the box. He's hit it from distance. Tobias, you might see, he's on the pitch today. We're going to win the season with Tobias in goal. See if he can build on that ability and potential that he has, and give himself and Bazunu a good start to next season to fight it out for number 1. Although if anyone wants to come in and try and purchase Casper Tobias, then we're open to that as well. Now Tell has ran all the way in and put it in. 13 goals this season, on loan from Bain. Do we try and get him next season? Maybe not to sign, but maybe as a loan. We'll get a scout report on him, see if he's interested. But as it is, we'll demand more. We've conceded a goal. Yeah, it seems quite mellow. These next couple of next few games, few episodes, the stress of being relegated has well and truly left us, so we can experiment a little bit and get some more game time for some more players. So Worrell now into Lasme. I mean, he loses out straight away to Ahamada, but wins it back. Chong gets it as well. Afina Jian's on the left, finds Afina Jian. Poor finish by Afina Jian. Is he one to potentially leave at the end of the season? Maybe not. I have a soft spot for him. Almendra now to Chong. To Fredericks. Finds Chong again. It's nice play down here. Lasme's in the middle. Afina Jian's on the left. Richards heads it clear. Elise picks it up as well. Gives it to Ahamada. I mean, we're in trouble here. Samuel Lino. Eze puts it wide. I mean, our defenders then that was very poor. They got split quite easily there. I think what we do as well, take it that gets stuck in off. We're going to drop our defensive line because Tell quite easily can get in behind us there. Worrell to Esposito, back to Worrell. Jian on the left to Gomez. I mean, that's just a poor ball to Longello. And Crystal Palace will counter us here. Tell on the left. Fredericks wins it back though. Into Worrell. Tobias hits it long to Chong. Heads it back to Lasme. Gives it back to Chong. What can he do? Bursts in on the right hand side. Is that a penalty? I don't think it is a penalty. It is given as a penalty. I mean, Afina Jian is still on our penalty taking list, but it looks a little soft. Although, look at the Gomez one from the last episode. No, even the Wolverhampton one, sorry, last game. No penalty. Oh, bottle job, ref. Absolute bottle job. So Fulham are looking up there, trying to fight to stay in the division. But again, Everton, I think they're pretty gone. We'll have a look at the table when it pops up again on the right-hand side. So Caprile hits it long. Gomez heads it out. So it's stuff like that. I think Football Manager needs to have a look at it because it's unrealistic that a defender would head it from there. Lasme's headed it from there. Oh my god. Lasme with some cheeky goals in this episode. I mean, Elise's hit it long. Casper Tobias brings it under control. Boots it downfield. Lasme's headed it from about 35 yards over the goalkeeper. Who was rushing out there? Caprile. I mean, I don't know why it's tight offside. I mean, what? No. Check yourself out, Football Manager. Although an assist there for Tobias. Love that. Lasme's come back into the team with a bang as well. We're going to demand more. Let's just get some more goals. Quite enjoying this game so far. Unless they score now. Eze crosses it in. Tell heads it way over. I mean, could we get Tell in next season? He's been very impressive. Unlike any of our strikers. With the exception of Lasme, I think he's probably our top striking centre forward. I think he's got about 5 or 6 goals in the league now with these two today. Afina Jian down the left, gives it to Longello. I mean, can Lasme get a hat-trick? I really hope he can. Longello down the left, into Almendra, back to Esposito. Hits it from distance, off the crossbar. I mean, Esposito, he'll be in the team for many years to come. We're going to press Matthias Tell, but everyone's playing pretty well. Good ratings all around so far. 4 shots on top. We're dominating the game. Dominating the game. Lovely stuff. Can we take it into the second half? We're going to pump our fists. So we know they're even better than what they've shown so far. So Gomez on 6.7, Longello 6.7, Almendra 6.8. They're all the ones that are kind of playing pretty poor. Well, I say poor, they're just not playing as well as everyone else. And Fredericks has dropped into a 6.9 also. So looking at the relegation battle, I mean, Everton are pretty much gone now. Fulham, there's 6 points between them and Norwich. I don't see that being any effect at all. I can see Fulham and Everton both getting relegated this season. I'm going to make a couple of changes in here. Fredericks, I mean, to be fair, he's playing fine. And we haven't actually got anyone on the bench to come on to replace. Same with Mongello as well, so Almendra's the one. We're going to bring on Keeler. Esposito, we're going to bring on James. Chong on the right hand side, probably going to bring on Cabbage. Afina Gian, we'll bring on Tresoldi because he can play left wing as well. And Gomez, we'll give Kovacic a little run out for the last half an hour. Well, they're looking here, Man City, they've kind of thrown away the league here. They were well ahead at the top of the table. Maybe the draw against us has dented their hopes. Right, Crystal Palace now with Sessegnon. Hits it from distance. That's off the crossbar. Kovacic heads it away though. Why didn't that just be allowed to go out of play? Fredericks gets the ball on the right. And it has kind of ended the highlight there. Looking for the man more if we can. It's not been available just yet. Keeler's got a booking as well. It's times like this where we're just looking to get more minutes for these type of players to come in, especially with James and Keeler. He looks like he could be a good prospect if he continues to improve. Fredericks now into Cabbage. Nyambe. He's slotted in quite nicely at centre back. I'm not seeing much wrong with his games that he has played in the last few ones. Kovacic now into James. To Tresoldi. He's cutting inside as an inside forward. Gives it up to Cabbage. Lasme to Keeler. Lavia now. This might be dangerous. Tell on the left-hand side. Against Nyambe. Don't do anything rash. Don't do anything rash. Well, that's disappointing. Disappointing goal to concede. But yeah, you can always get like a demand more after you concede a goal. Although Palace, they've looked very dangerous in this game. Tell to Decore. Over the top to Samuel Lino. I mean, can we blame Casper Tobias? I don't think we can. He's not been too bad today. Right, Nambe to Lasme. Lavia gets it though. Out to Sweet. Crosses it in back post to Tell, off the crossbar. Worrell clears it out to Cabbage. That is just the highlight for them. The last 10 minutes. We haven't got any more changes to make. No more shouts to be done. This is what we got into the last 5 minutes. Still being positive. We'll change it to attacking. And we'll get the man more. Just to see what we can do. 6 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Game's over. 2-2. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. I mean, look how many bookings there. They're going to get a bit of a telling off there, Crystal Palace. Were we unlucky tonight? No, I'm not happy with the performance. We should have done a lot better after going up. So looking at the table where we are, sitting in 12th. Fulham, did they lose in the end? They did lose in the end. They were 2-0 up. That's crazy. Everton have won as well. 3 games to go. Very comfortable. I don't think we're going to... Yeah, so 16th is probably the lowest that we can finish. And as I did mention, the last 3 games of the season are going to be against Ipswich, Aston Villa and West Ham. I hope to see you there, and we'll have a celebration that we have survived in the Premier League at the first attempt. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.